Alright, let's see if this works. Is my mic working? Is my mic working? I don't know. Says I have excellent connection. Let's see. Share. Hey! Oh, good. I wasn't sure because sometimes my streaming software, it will have like a mic thing at the bottom and then it just goes away. So, I'm waiting for this to load. I'm going to... Why is it taking so long? See, and then if I pushed it again, it would have like gone crazy. So I'm going to show you just a quick little run through of how I get set up each night because the market's going to open in 25 minutes. All right, so this is my homepage for NinjaTrader. And I'm going to open a chart. I have a spreadsheet. I'll show you guys. So it looks like this. This is kind of my plan of what I'm going to do. So I have the NQ 5 minutes. So I have a night setting and a day setting. I'm going to run that. Copper, it had a loss today, but whatever. It's usually pretty solid. But actually, copper does not run on Tuesday, and I'm not running NQ tonight. So those two are not going to be ran. Keeps me kind of in line of what I'm running and not running. Actually, I need to update. That HG doesn't run on Tuesdays. No, thank you. All right, so the plan today's Monday night, but we're starting Tuesday session. So NQ day, that doesn't start till 12:30 p.m. So I'm not going to really worry about. I can load it up, but I'm not going to turn it on right now. ES is 9:30 in the morning, so I can turn that on again in the morning when I wake up. Gold runs tonight, so I'm going to make sure I have that up there. Oil runs at 10 a.m. So again, I'll get it set up, but I'm not going to turn it on. And then this EMD, I haven't decided. So like these were just sent to me. And I'm going to see what I'm going to end up doing with it because it has really, really good results, but I don't want to go crazy because sometimes I'll do that. I'll get really excited for something and then, then it kind of bites me in the foot and I'm like, oh, I need to be more patient. All right. So gold. I'm going to put the ones at the back that are, so I just do tabs, gold. So gold, EMD. So I just tab all of my charts at the bottom. I don't know how much of this you can see. I'll make it smaller. Okay, you can probably see it now. Gold, EMD, oil, ES, so CL, ES, NQ. NQ is only going to be daytime. EMD, oil, gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have 5 products. Okay, 5 products. Cool. So now I will set them up based on the chart that I use. So for NQ, I use a 5-minute chart. So there's NQ. ES, I use, is it 6-2? 7-3. ES is 7-3. So ES I use a Renko chart, 7-3. Oil, 10-3. And again, oil's just during the day. So is ES and NQ. EMD and gold are going to be the only two that I'm running overnight. EMD is also 10-3. And gold is 7-3. So I can typically keep these up. I don't have to actually redo them each night. I was just playing a lot in the platform today, so I closed everything out. Sometimes I also like to rename each tab. I don't know why. I just like the way it looks better. EMD. If you don't know what EMD is, it is the mid cap. So ES is the S&P 500 large caps, and EMD is the mid cap. Yes, and then NQ. Okay. All right. So they are all set and ready to go. I'm trying to see if you guys can see this or not. Maybe not. Maybe you can't see my tabs. So I'm going to move this a little bit. Make this a little smaller. I'm used to it being like so big. Hey, Rishi. All right. So now I need to put my strategy on. So gold, strategies, bold trend, template, gold. And I'll keep them all on sim right now just because I don't want to show my account number, and I'll change them when I turn this off. Strategies, EMD. Oil. So again, it doesn't take too long, and this is doing everything. Like normally I have all of my charts ready to go. Yes. So usually I just end up turning on the strategies. Sometimes I reload the strategies, but most times not. Load ES. ES Renko. NQ. And NQ is a 5-minute. And this is NQ day. Because we have a day and a night. Okay. All right, so I'm done. So I have 5 products. 2 are going to be running overnight. And then I'm going to have 3 running during the day tomorrow. And if I turned them all on now, you'll see kind of what they look like. But the market doesn't open for another 20 minutes. But I would just enable them like this. And again, I'm going to change all of these to live accounts. So then you can kind of just see what they did today or the previous day. So gold was 2 out of 3. It had 1 losing trade, which then ended up being a pretty big winner. And then had 2 winning trades. EMD. Oh, do I have it set? I kind of want to do the whole day with EMD. And I need to actually update this name too. EMD. I want to have it run all day, and I'm changing this to $4,000 profit and $1,000 max loss. Save EMD. Okay, so now let's turn this back on. All right, so this is EMD for today. I noticed that the open, it can get a little choppy, and obviously today was a little gross, but this is 1, 2 losing trades, 3 losing trades, 4 losing trades. But like, look at this at 2:45 at night. That was beautiful. And then this at 9:40 this morning was beautiful. Even yesterday, well, this would have been when the market opened last night. So nothing else happened here. All right, so that's EMD. Oil had 1 losing trade, 2 losing trades, 1 winning trade. I didn't run oil today because I don't run it on Mondays. ES, I don't run on Mondays. See, I'm telling you, it's all come together. And NQ, that had 1 winning trade today. So cool. All right, so I am up and ready to go. Does anybody have any questions? If not, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. I'm going to switch these from Sim to my live account. And then I can hide them because I'm going to stream later, and obviously I don't want my live account to be shown. But what I can do, I can keep it there and I can like minimize it so you can see that it's not a sim. It starts with like an H instead of an S, which is pretty good. In the strategy column, how do you name them? Oh, Angel, so when you're in the actual strategy, so I'll edit this one. When you're in the strategy itself, just go all the way down and go to label. So it's actually called label. Yeah, if you go under the setup group, it's called label. Why lose with stop loss? What? I have a stop loss on everything. What are you talking about, Dad? So you see this here, Angel? So the NQ day, this is where it would say bold trend, and then you can just change it to whatever you want it to be. And then it makes it easier. Then you don't have to have like a million columns, and you can just have it pretty, like I like it clean like this. I just want to see what trade I'm in and kind of what my current unrealized and realized is. I don't, if you want to reword your question, Dan, I'll answer it. I don't really understand it. Why lose with stop loss? I don't really know what that means. I'm really excited for EMD. Like, I could just manually trade this. Like, I'm about to pull my trade of it up tonight. And when this takes a trade, I'm going to be taking a trade in my other account too. Be like, oh, sure. Like, I feel like it's so wide when it changes that it just goes. Like, look at this one. It only got out because of that pullback. Like, that would have gone so much more. You were saying a losing trade. What about it? You can still lose with a stop loss. You mitigate how much you lose. And also, I don't run some of these on certain days. So, like I have this, let me go to the correct tab. So I have this trading plan, and these red boxes, I don't trade on those days. So, well, this can be conservative. I guess I could leave this how it was, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing, well, I guess I should put what I'm doing, right? Profit 4,000, loss 1,000. And I'm doing 1,800 to 1,600. And I'll just turn it off when I see fit, really. Yep, sure thing. Yeah, you can still lose if you have a stop loss, Dan. That's not the point of having a stop loss. A stop loss means you are mitigating the loss that you are incurring. That doesn't mean you're never going to have a loss. That's impossible. Then you would miss out on so much profit. Because like in this trade right here, you got in right here for a short, and you're saying you don't want to have any stop loss. So if it pulls up here against you, you're saying, oh no, I don't want that. I want to automatically be taken out. Then you're paying $5 in fees and commissions, and you wouldn't have gained any money at all because it would have started pulling away from you, and you would have said, oh, I want to get out. That doesn't make any sense. You have to have some type of a stop loss. You have to let your trades move. So this moved up. It was probably against me $100 or $200. And then look at the huge trade it gave me, the huge move down. So you have to have, number one, you don't have to have a stop loss. I've always had a stop loss in futures because they're super crazy. But you're going to, at some point, even if you don't have a stop loss, if you're sitting there watching it, you're going to end up closing it out at a loss. So there's no way to trade without having losing trades. That's just impossible. Totally impossible. But the point is not to not have losing trades. The point is to have less losing trades than you do winning trades. And hopefully those winning trades are much larger than your losing trades. All right, so it's 5:47. I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to change these to my live account. And I'm going to run to Target. And then I'll be back on later tonight. I'm going to do a live around 8 or 9. And we can play with the EMD and kind of see how that is working out so far in the evening. So, all right, guys, have a good night. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.